The darkest night is always seen. Wait on and nothing, we're face to face. I've heard about you, you know about me. Already enough not to.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Borderlands 3 video. Today I'm going to be going over currently what are the major problems with Borderlands 3 as a whole instead of just focusing on Mayhem 10. So we'll focus on practically the whole game and go from there. Now, before I begin, don't get me wrong, it might seem like I'm attacking just Gearbox. I'm not just attacking Gearbox. What I'm about to say goes for a lot of companies that are doing the exact same shit. It's not just Gearbox. Don't get me wrong. The reason why I'm basically saying Gearbox is because I'm playing their game right now. I haven't been in the past couple weeks. Just to top it all off, I've been playing some Fallout 76, and that's Bethesda, and I can't wait to do a video on their shit. But let's focus on Borderlands 3 right now. One, loot is still not dropping how it's supposed to. Now, I say that because even yesterday, as I was farming bosses and trying to farm some enemies here and there, I was still getting basically. I saw a Mayhem 4 Maggie. There was a couple Mayhem 4 weapons I saw. A Mayhem 4 Stagecoach with a, like 500 times 25 DPS or something like that. Like a God Roll Stagecoach, but for Mayhem 4. So stupid. Like, that is probably one of my biggest pet peeves so far with Borderlands, and that's kind of why I've been slowly taking a break from the game. Definitely have not been putting as much time as I have been in the past couple weeks. Two, people are having troubles with getting DLC weapons now. How is that? Like, when did that become an issue? Now, I will admit, I don't think I've tried to get any more DLC weapons because I practically have them all. But this is why limited time modes fucking suck. Especially when you give us a month to play it. And apparently, for this whole week, people that have been playing it, maybe took a week off from work or whatever, people that have been playing it aren't getting any of the weapons, or they're getting weapons that are dropping in Mayhem 3 or 4 and stuff like that, which is weird because the guns just came out for Mayhem 2.0. So I don't know why they're dropping in Mayhem 4 or Mayhem 6. I'm pretty sure you gotta be like in Mayhem 6 to even play the game. Get the weapons. I can't quite remember. The first week when this event Mayhem 2.0 launched, yeah, the chests were stupid. The chests still aren't fixed. Not getting loot from chests. And obviously we were running into the issues of getting Mayhem 8 and below weapons while we were in Mayhem 10. But I didn't notice it in the DLC whatsoever. Like, it seemed like the DLC was actually untouched from this bug or whatever that's in the system that's causing this. And now with one simple hotfix that's supposed to fix stuff, basically just made 50 more problems, which is why I don't really like hotfixes overall. Generally speaking, I hate hotfixes. But yeah, so that's a huge problem. So, and we'll get back. We'll after all the problems, we'll talk about how to fix them. Trust me, they're sweet and to the point. With 3, or 0.3, anyways. No gun balancing in Mayhem 10, and I say that because I have actually been doing videos on weapons that you would generally use in Mayhem 4 without counting the cartel and all the new weapons from Mayhem 2.0. It seems like basically what they did was, now with Mayhem 4, for the most part, I know roughly all the deep damage outputs that the guns were doing in Mayhem 4. Now what it seemed like they did was they basically took those weapons damage and then times it by 2. That's a little bit of a problem if you just times it by 2 when we have 2 more Mayhems after Mayhem 8. So, and don't get me wrong, not all weapons are like this, but there are definitely a few, like the Dictator and stuff like that, that basically they just times it by 2. Or times it by 3 technically, because like with the Dictator, the damage output's 1500 instead of 500 times 3. But for the most part, times it by 2, maybe 3. And we're in Mayhem 10, and it seems like a lot of weapons are actually made for Mayhem 8 when they should be for Mayhem 10. Yeah, I definitely, hopefully within the next couple weeks we see some more weapon balancing or any. I'm pretty sure they didn't actually, with this hot fix, they didn't even come out with any weapon balancing. So yeah, which brings me to point 4. And this isn't just Gearbox, but are they testing anything, or are they just throwing shit out and basically saying, here you go, this should fix the problem, you know, enjoy your game? No, but for really, do they test anything? I mean, for me, with a game, with the cartel events and the drop rates, before the event or anything went live, like, you're telling me nobody went through, like, at the company, or game testers, never, like, didn't go through, like, old content with this patch applied and fucking notice that chests were still a problem? Or do they just know all this shit is going on and they just release it anyways because they think, oh well, they'll get this will get, you know, everyone to come back for like a week or so, and then we'll slowly start fixing the game, and which is definitely not how it should be whatsoever. Now I get that they are dropping free content, which kudos to them, but I mean, I played a lot of games that dropped free content, and well, it did a much better job. Which I'm not gonna get too much into it. I mean, I don't know what the company's actually doing. Obviously, I guess I would say they are trying to fix it, but you know, with them fixing it, it's just causing more problems. Like I said, this isn't just Gearbox. This is a lot of companies. But since I'm playing Borderlands 3 right now, it is a problem for Gearbox. Which brings me to point 5. Let's go back to before Mayhem 2.0 and Revenge of the Cartel. At that time, it was about a month after the raid. 2 DLCs were out, the Heist and Hammerlocks, and Mayhem 4. And don't get me wrong, first going through the Heist was a little hard, mostly because, you know, our characters were under leveled and we had to get geared back up. And I don't mean under level. I think it jumped. What was it? They jumped from 53 to 57 or something like that in levels. So technically, our weapons were doing the same, but it didn't feel like it compared to when you actually hit that max level. So that was that's definitely weird. But going through all those DLCs and the raid on Mayhem 4 compared to Mayhem 10, Mayhem 4 has a better drop rate out of all of them. Now, I'm not just saying Mayhem 4 with like the 2.0, I'm saying before all that shit, like, we were getting way more legendaries than now. And we're in Mayhem 10, and basically the drop rate has like quadrupled or something like that. Oh, I can't really remember. Quite a bit, actually. I think it's like 750 to 2500 now, or yeah, 2500 in drop rate percentages. So I don't know what the percentage is there, but it's definitely not on par with what Mayhem 4 used to be. Which brings me to the next part of the video, which is how to fix it. How to fix Borderlands 3 in general, and I hope they're listening. 1. Let us spend our goddamn iridium to change anointments on weapons. Now, it doesn't have to be a lot of, or it can be a little bit of iridium, but not too much to where, you know, I'm seriously spending 1,000 iridium to change one weapon just to get like a shitty roll multiple times. Not less enough where, you know, somebody has been playing from day one can basically just flood the game with a shit ton of perfectly rolled anointments And yeah. Number 2, no more limited time modes at all. Like this last week with the cartel event and Mayhem 2.0 dropping to this week has been completely dog shit for Borderlands 3 as a whole. I played the first week. I stopped playing the second week, or maybe we're on the third week now. Either way, if people are seriously not getting legendaries dropped for like one whole week for a limited time mode, that's a huge problem. And I know a fix ain't gonna happen till maybe next Tuesday, if any. So yeah, that's a pretty bad problem to be having, especially since the actual event was running actually really smoothly for the most part. 3, balance some old weapons. I mean, like I said, it just feels like they seriously just typed in a random number for a lot of the old weapons and just threw them out there because they basically said, "Oh, well, everyone's gonna use the new weapons." Well, I like to switch it up every once in a while. I don't know about other people. I know other people like just to, run the redistribute over Zane and run rockets with Moes and throw grenades with Moes, and I like to switch it up. And a lot of other people, I bet, also do too. So, but yeah, definitely some more weapon balancing overall would be phenomenal. 4, obviously, fix your loot and chests. Like, I can't believe that the chests aren't fixed yet. Because if they actually fix the chests, then, weapons dropping in forms of Mayhem 8 and Mayhem 7 instead of just Mayhem 10, at least chests would give us another opportunity to get more legendaries. So, and then I actually added my last one here, bosses. And I don't know if it's just me, but a lot of people, or not a lot of people, a lot of bosses recently that you fight with, like Troy, Queen Tyrene, and I forget the boss's name, but he's the vault boss under Promethea, the big Hulk looking guy. He takes a little bit to kill. He and those 3 so far, and whenever I fight a boss that has like an immune phase or whatever, seriously take like 2 to 3 minutes to get through their immune phase. It's like they're glitching out and like it's like they're getting hit and like they're staggering and everything. Yeah, it's really weird and definitely needs to be looked at because it's honest. For one, it's since farming those bosses anyways seems a little slow with the immune time, and then on top of that you gotta wait like another 2-3 minutes to actually start killing it. It just slows down the farming process a lot. So yeah, that's definitely a huge problem. Now, with all this being said, guys, like I said, it's not just a hate on Gearbox. It's hopefully they can fix it. I want to see them fix it. I want to see this game be successful. Like I said, it all depends on time, and I honestly think their clock is running out within the next month or so. So we'll see what happens then. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, as always, please like, subscribe, turn on notifications. My last video did really well, and I think I only earned 1 subscriber from that last video, guys. I mean, come on. If you guys enjoyed the video, it's free. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications to know when I go live for my next video. Other than that, guys, I'm out. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.